Hello, everybody. Welcome to another installment of Café con Leche podcast.
Welcome on this beautiful, rainy, sunny day. It's so gorgeous. Anyway, I have
Is it? I don't know.
I like the rain.
You do?
Blame it on
It depresses
the
me. I don't
rain.
like the rain at all.
No?
I couldn't live love London, but I couldn't live in London or Seattle. That's too much
we don't
rain.
want to be in rain all the time, but a little rain is nice. We do a lot of fun stuff in the rain.
Oh, I guess so.
Oh, it leads to a lot of fun stuff. Open your imagination, Kathy.
Like watching TV in your bed?
Well, depends what TV channel you're watching.
Well, you can do other things in your bed, I guess.
Yes, but please don't cut your toenails in front of me in the bed. Ugly.
No, definitely cut your toenails, but not in the bed. Not in the bedroom.
No, or in front of me.
No.
I don't want your toenail like hitting me in the eye when,
Oh my God.
when you're cutting it.
That clipping thing.
So basically, this episode is grooming
101. We don't mean grooming for dogs. We mean grooming for
humans.
For humans. For men's and for ladies too.
Yes.
Yeah, because now Miami, summertime, people wear a lot less clothing.
Yes.
We got to be groomed from head to toe.
You need to
not
be
just yes, manscaped.
Manscaped and womanscaped.
And it's not necessarily not just your private parts. Let's start from head to toe, shall we?
We shall.
So if you're a guy, I'm sorry, but the whole beard thing that's been going on, what do you think about that? Do you like that?
I think some guys look really cute with it.
Yeah.
But then I was like, why does everybody now have a beard? Is it because they're lazy and they don't want to shave?
Probably. But how hot is that in the summer? I can't imagine
having
a beard, full beard in the summer in Miami. Ugh.
But, you got to keep it trimmed and nice. I don't know, condition it, comb it.
Yeah.
Like, don't walk around looking like a psycho lumberjack.
Yeah, maybe like a little bit of oil so it's not like all stubby and stuff.
Yeah.
I would prefer no facial hair on my man. Just because every time you kiss it or whatever, it's like it burns, it scratches, right?
Well, I guess if they don't take
trim
care
it?
of it, yeah. And when guys used to grow beards and you have that stubble, that's what irritates, I think.
Like in the middle.
Now,
when you were like in between shaves.
That awkward grow out stage, I guess. Yeah.
But I think, I've seen some guys that I'm like, damn, that guy can pull off a beard. Mm-hmm. But sometimes they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go shave.
¿Qué tú estás
haciendo? It doesn't look good on you. You can pull that off.
And when it's all like scraggly and whatever, like I'm afraid, like Buga's gonna come and jump on top of me. ¿Qué es esa vaina?
No, when you're eating and the food gets stuck in the beard. Like, honey, you got a little something there. Like
I could tell what you had for lunch.
Oh,
disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Oh,
No.
Not cute. Not cute.
No. And then, going a little bit above the beard. Let's see. Brows. Guys, you got to have two brows. No unibrow.
Yes, you're not Grover from Sesame Street or Bert or Ernie, whichever one had one huge brow, which was that one.
Frida Kahlo.
Frida. Yes, we're not channeling your inner Frida.
You got to have two, guys. Two brows.
Tell the wax lady to put a strip in the middle and pull upward.
And do Kelly Clarkson.
That was so hilarious. But that guy's back was so hairy.
Oh
That's real.
Yeah.
Did you see that? That was an actual, he
was really getting it waxed during the thing. Oh my God.
Yes.
That was like his first, hit, basically. That was like the first hit,
That was really funny.
That was hilarious. And then again, nose hair, ear hair. I don't want to see any hair that's not on your head or your eyebrows. Or your beard. I don't want to see any other hair coming out of your orifices.
That's so gross. That's like a 90-year-old guy thing.
My God, no.
If you're young and you have hair coming out of your ears, you seriously need to go wax or laser. I don't know. Can you laser inside your ear? I would think that's not.
No, but you can wax. You can wax.
That would hurt big time.
Yeah, but hello, they have the little things, the little electrical. No, the little electrical shaving thing. Yeah. I mean,
nose hair trimmers.
Es un segundo. It's like.
Make sure you everywhere, people.
That's all you gotta do. That's what you're going to do.
Oh my God. How about if you're like, can you cut yourself with one of those things up your nose?
Oh my God. I mean, if you go up too high, I guess. I don't know. Leave it to the professionals.
Yes.
If you don't know how to do it, just go to a groomer. Not a dog groomer. Go to a,
Some people do need dog groomers.
Go to a men's, hair thing. Guy. Yes. A professional. Definitely.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. And then going down the body. Let's see.
Well, wait. What about the hair?
Oh my God. The hair on the head?
Please. Please, guys, use a comb or a brush. Don't use a fork to comb your hair. Not cute. Like, I don't know. Some guys look like they have a rat's nest in their hair. No. I have no idea what's going on with this like disheveled look. Not cute.
Not cute at all.
Imagine meeting a girl that looked like that. You wouldn't want her.
Please cut your hair, people. Please, guys. Especially guys. Like, if for women, we go, let's see. If you have short hair, you basically have to go maybe every 4 to 6 weeks, probably the most. That you can stay,
guys go, like
guys need to go sooner. Yeah. Every probably 3 to 4 weeks, you need to go and get it trimmed.
Yeah. Some of them, you look like a little baby monkey.
I know, que es eso con el pelo así. Ay, largo, no shape. No. That's not cute. But if you have little hair, guys, you have been blessed. Girls can do that. Shave your head. Just shave it. Just go bald. It's sexy. It's fine.
There's a lot of bald
it's
guys
acceptable.
That look really cute.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
It's better than having a freaking cuatro pelos ahí, cuatro greñas. Freaking comb over. ¿Qué es eso? No.
Oh my goodness. That's like Trump with the hair.
Yes. Do you remember? I don't think that's such in style anymore, but the toupees. Eso como que no se usa mucho ya, ¿eh?
I don't know.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
I would think old guys, maybe.
Really? You think still, though?
Maybe.
I really haven't seen that in a long time.
Maybe old guys that don't want to shave their head. Because now younger guys, they'll shave their head.
Yeah, it looks totally hot.
Nice.
It looks fine.
Yeah.
Imagine a bald guy, tall bald guy, couple of tattoos, full beard. That's fine with me.
Yes. I endorse this message. But no, I would think old school men, they would still wear that.
Really?
Toupee. Yeah. Maybe
do you remember that commercial? Insecure. I'm not only the owner, I'm also a client. Wasn't that a hair thing?
That's hair plugs.
Was that what it is?
Oh my God. Now that you said that, I remember a story I'm going to share. When I worked at a law firm in New York, there was a partner who was balding. And he was a little on the vain side. Mm-hmm. He wasn't an obnoxious person or anything, but I guess he just wanted to look good and he felt bad that he was losing his hair.
Es que en aquel tiempo no se usaba mucho that the guys shave their head.
No.
Eso no era tan común. That's more here, now. maybe because of the weather, tropical. I don't know. I guess modern times,
I don't think it's only a Miami thing.
Changed.
I think it's maybe in the last 10 years where guys have been shaving their head more. I don't know. But this guy went and got hair plugs, right? I didn't know. But then I would see him because he and I work closely together, and I would see him touching his head all the time and making these painful face smirks. I don't know. And I'm like, hey, are you okay? Oh no, I have a headache and whatever.
Oh man.
And then one day he put his head down and I see it and it looked like someone had taken a hot iron and scorched his head.
Yeah.
He had all these little circle marks onto. I was like,
red, right?
Yes.
Parecía un erizo.
Parecía una plancha de esta que. Oh my goodness!
I know.
Afterwards, I was like, oh my goodness.
It looks painful.
Yeah.
There was another attorney in my firm that did it too, and he came one time without, because I don't think you can wear a cap or anything.
No,
you got to leave it, let it breathe. I guess I don't know. And he went, and oh my God, that looks so painful. Because I was like, oh my God.
Did he tell you he did it?
Yeah. He was very open with everybody. Yeah.
That's because you're in Miami. Everybody says everything.
Oh my God, I felt so bad because you could see todos los huequitos, todas las cositas, and you could see kind of scabs, and the red, the blood, and oh my God, it was not pretty. It looked really painful. Supposedly it wasn't, and it worked for him. It did work.
No, it worked for
because I saw him later on, and he had definitely a lot more hair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he honestly could have shaved it. Like, it didn't look bad on him. Like, whatever.
I guess it's bad when the guy has hair like all around and in the front, like a little sequillo. And then you have like, in the middle.
Bangs. No bangs.
In the middle, like no hair.
Not unless you're Justin Bieber. Do not grow bangs, guys. That does not look cute.
Sequillos.
No. Por favor. Oh my God, that was so bad. I feel bad for him. But going back to the hair, I rather the gray look. I mean, okay, so these are your options. Either you shave it all, or you leave it as is, accept it that the fact that you're growing gray. Some guys go gray super early, whatever.
Yeah. Women,
people, if that's your fate, then wear it proudly. Mm-hmm. Richard Gere is fine. That looks totally sexy.
Yeah, it's a double standard because men can have salt and pepper and they look hot.
Yes.
A woman looks like you own 100 cats.
I know, but if you picture a guy, because I was thinking about that too. And we'll get to that in a minute too with the women. We're doing the men's first. But with the guys, I think the reason what is probably more acceptable and they leave it, all natural, whatever, gray, is because it looks so fake when they dye it. You can tell if a guy dyed his hair from a zillion miles away.
Oh my goodness. What
Se ve
about
tan ficticio.
That spray paint
oh my God.
hair thing, like you spray the center of your bald spot, with a spray paint can.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? That's terrible.
No,
have you seen them? They look like John Travolta. Have you ever seen him with that thing? He looks crazy. It's like, what is this? You have an outline of black?
I guess that's what it is. That they probably, I think men do it in their house. No man goes to a salon to get their hair dyed. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
And it never looks natural.
Like,
that's why it looks so bad.
Don't use the spray paint can.
No. Go to a professional. Go to a salon.
And
or just leave it gray.
Men. I know guys that have used Just for Men and they dye their hair.
Oh my God, no. That looks so bad.
It's so black. It looks...
No, it's either black or red.
Yeah. With a little bit of black.
It never looks natural. So guys, please embrace it. Or casi siempre son las personas mayores, los viejitos.
Yeah.
Come on. We know that's not your hair color. You cannot be 80 years old and have red hair. O no tienes pelo, o está gris, está lleno de gana. Ya.
Excuse me, let me check down south and see what your natural hair color is.
Just do the carpets match the drapes? But if there's one thing, okay, and then going down to the rest of your body, okay. Let's say, do you like the waxing thing, guys waxing their chest or their backs? Do you like that?
Yes.
Really?
I don't want to be with a gorilla in the mist. I don't want to be with a gorilla where they have like hair in the front, up their neck, in their back. Ew.
I'd rather have cute. Natural. I don't like a guy that waxes. No. Especially their chest. Mm-mm.
Why?
I know, because then you see the little hairs coming back. I know. Clean. To me, it's like, no, that's like too
but if your hairs are coming back, I don't know, maybe go laser or something.
I don't know.
And then it doesn't come back.
I'd rather the guy if you have hair, you're hairy.
Ew, and you like hair like on the back?
I mean.
Ew. No. Ew. That's my sophisticated sound effect. Ew. No.
But do you rather, okay, forget about the chest and the back. What about the legs? Do you like a guy that shaves his legs?
I don't know. The legs are a little bit... No, the legs are for me a little bit like maybe not.
Or their arms. Some guys...
Yeah, the arms I kind of do like that they don't have hair.
No. I don't
because
like that.
now, like, wow, you could see like all the muscles, definition, so hot.
I guess, I mean...
But like, no hair on the legs, that looks a little weird.
But that's like some guys are like into like... Either they're like bodybuilders or they're like, they're like on their bikes. They're like cyclists, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
And then they tell you, well, you have to because otherwise el pelo se te...
Well, yeah. You're talking about like guys that compete in certain like high-skilled sports, not, Jose Carlos walking down the street sin pelo. I mean, ¿qué es eso?
I guess I'm not attracted. I'm not attracted to super hairy guys, period. And I'm not attracted to metrosexuals.
You don't want to date a chia pet. ¿Qué es eso? Like,
no, that's the
that
thing.
Hair in the back.
That's the thing. I'm not really attracted to that.
Ugly.
Yeah. I'm attracted to just like normal.
So you don't like girly men?
Negative.
Where they're like no hair. You think that's girly, man?
See, one thing is like grooming and keeping it clean, and one thing is over grooming and becoming like a metrosexual
or a wax figure.
I am not into the metro. I'm not into the metrosexual look.
But have you seen guys? They look like wax figures. Some of them.
Yes. Their hair, que no se puede, like, completely, like, I don't know if it's hairspray or gel or whatever it is, que no se mueve. It looks like a freaking, like, Ken doll. I don't know, like.
The eyebrows are like, they look like they were tattooed on, and there's, like, no hair out of place.
I would appreciate a guy that has 2 brows, but I don't want a guy who has their brows are, like, in better shape than mine.
Cuter than yours.
Or have, like, oh, honey, you're going to get your eyebrows done? I'm going to go with you. Because I'm like, no.
Get your own beauty salon, please.
No, not even. Like, no. That just no. Yeah. All around no.
Yeah, that's a no. Like, I don't want the guy that I'm with going to my beauty salon.
No. I could appreciate a guy. Let's say if you're like into construction, let's say. Because I don't want a man to getting manicures and pedicures regularly. I'm sorry, I'm just not into that. I'm like typical.
The nails have to be nice, like,
trimmed.
You don't want a guy walking around with crusty nails.
No, trimmed. Okay, yes. Trimmed definitely. But I don't want a guy who like gets really literally goes to get a manicure every like couple weeks.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not into that.
Like, I don't want the nails polished or buff so much that it looks like you have clear nail polish. But
they do.
But nice, like trimmed and clean.
Definitely trimmed.
And cut your ugly cuticles if they're like 2 inches thick.
Well, I definitely don't want a guy with long fingernails. That is the most disgusting thing.
That's so gross.
Especially the one long fingernail on your pinky that you use as a freaking like Q-tip. Oh, people, there's things as Q-tips, okay? In the dollar store, it's like $100 for $1.
You know, remember how that used to indicate like druggy, like drug dealer?
Oh, because it was like the cocaine.
Yeah.
That's what you.
And so now we're resorting to doing that to clean out your earwax.
Asquerosidad.
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
That's a whole level of gross. And then so guys, like I advise that biting your nails does not constitute a mani.
Oh no.
Okay, go to the nail salon
or the nail clipper, like you say, like you know,
clip your nails, or I don't know, but fix your nails.
Yeah, I think it depends what type of line of work. If you're like an attorney, if you're dealing with the public, if you're like working sales, if you're in a restaurant, you better have clean hands. Okay, that's disgusting. When you go order food or whatever and somebody serves you with like dirty nails or what, that's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
You can't have that if you're dealing with the public.
Did I ever tell you the story about this like blind date guy I went out with?
No.
And his nails, you know how like long. Now they have that style where the nails are like very pointy, like you look like vampire nails?
A guy had those nails?
Oh my God, shut up. I almost died.
Why?
Well, the short version of the story is...
I think we need to hear the long version.
Well, so I meet this guy online, and this was a long time ago. And I go on and I meet up with him, and then I was like, what the hell? Like, I saw his nails. Seriously, I thought this guy was a murderer. I was like, this is really creepy. Yeah. Like, what guy does this? Right?
Serial killer type of like.
Yeah. So I was like, oh my God. I texted my sister. I was like, oh my God, I'm at this place and blah, blah, blah. And this guy's a creeper and whatever. And then.
In case you can find me.
Yeah. So, I mean, he wasn't a creeper. He's not a murderer that I know of. And then, after a while, I just had to ask. I mean, this guy's nails were longer than mine.
Yeah, no, that's not cool.
Of course, I do have to give him props. He was ahead of his time. He was more in fashion back then. Like those nails are in fashion now.
Do you think he was gay and you just didn't know?
No, I don't know. No, he said he was in the theater.
Okay.
And so he was one of these.
So he was in costume when he.
Yeah, his hands were in costume, I guess. I don't know. And he was like a theater actor, and he was doing I don't know what.
Phantom of the Opera.
God knows.
Dracula.
God knows. Vampire.
Probably vampire.
But
Twilight.
Run for your life.
He was really ahead of his time.
It's like I almost died. I couldn't. I just couldn't like.
You didn't want it to like caress you
Ew,
with
so disgusting. I'm a coquita.
You were thinking,
these nails are good for coquita. No. ¿Para qué? ¿Para qué? I couldn't concentrate. I was just like, oh my God, this is so weird.
We're like, I wonder, those nails could go into like every orifice of his body.
No.
Ay, qué asco, Dios mío. No, I couldn't do that. But there is such a thing as over grooming. So going back to the hair thing, do you like it when guys shave, let's say, their bikini area, the equivalent of their bikini area? So you have another story?
I don't have another story. I mean, I have several stories. I can tell you. Like,
do you have another blind date story?
Well, no, not for that. But I do have a story. I was watching. This was last year sometime. The evolution of like pubic hairs, right, in the porn industry.
Okay.
I don't even know why, but it was so interesting because like you see with the decades how certain hair down there was not in, and then how it progressed all the way to now, where basically there's like no hair, right? So guys, and they showed like all this, in the 60s, like all this free love, hippie action. Wow. Like you just see it.
Armpits, everything.
Yeah, it was so gross. Yeah. Like in retrospect, like now, fast forward, you look at that and you're like, oh my goodness, like what's living down there? I don't know. It's like, but no, like if you want to take it all off as a guy, go right ahead. But I like it trimmed. I think more like a trim action.
I prefer the trim than the whole shave.
Yeah, but trim properly, not like it doesn't look like, like Edward Scissorhands went down there and just went crazy.
But I if I were, like some guys like, let's say the full bush, if I were a guy.
Oh my God. This is a new little game. If I were a guy,
I would appreciate the full bush version of a guy down there. I don't like overly trimmed,
having a relationship with a guy, or you're just saying if you were a guy?
No. It's like the equivalent of
a girl
having full bush. Okay. Like I prefer a guy with a full bush. I guess
okay. No trimmage.
Trimming is fine, but I'd rather full everything.
Say it, bush.
Bush, I guess. I prefer the full version versus the. Bikini, the Brazilian, let's say, for a guy. Okay. I don't like it.
I don't like full bush. Not cute.
But
no, that's ugly.
No, because guys don't have that much hair down there.
Yeah, they do. I've seen it. That's another story.
You have proof.
Oh my God.
Oh man. And what about in general, fake tanning? A la George Hamilton.
No.
I know, por favor.
No.
That's
not cute.
The orange either. Look? No. That's not a cool look. No.
What is that? Who does that anymore anyway?
George Hamilton.
Yeah.
And like pretty much everybody from like, I don't know, the Housewives.
Yeah, I've seen them. They look wretched. If you overdo it, it looks so bad. But I think everybody's so obsessed now with, over everything.
Yeah.
Like over... plastic surgery, fake eyes, fake everything,
eyelashes, like everything. Yeah, it's a little too much. Well, this is like from Alpha M's top 20 grooming tips for men. I'm just gonna read like the 3 or 4 that stood out for me. Obviously, wear deodorant. That's like goes without even saying, people. Okay, deodorant is a must. And a
clear crystal does not quantify deodorant.
What's clear crystal?
They sell these clear crystals that they claim that it's all natural, and you put it under your arm, and it's supposed to be like a deodorant.
What do people have against deodorants? Like, what is it?
I guess the chemicals that maybe can kill you later on in life, but whatever. At least you're gonna smell good.
There is so much stuff out there now that you are bound to find one that's good for you. Okay, there's like vegan ones, there's like all types of deodorants, like with no chemicals, with no this, with no that. I mean, scent free, just like there's like everything.
There's a lot of organic ones too that don't have chemicals, and I bought one for my daughter, and it works really well.
Yeah, I've heard of one that's called Native.
No, I haven't. That's not the one I bought her.
I brought that one because my cousin has issues because she went through IVF. This is in Cuba. So obviously there's not much variety over there. But she went through IVF, and I guess that was one of the side effects, that it's just
hormones.
Yeah. Wow. Out of control. And she tried whatever she had available in Cuba. I found native for her, and I've been sending it to her, and that works really well for her.
Oh, that's awesome.
So FYI.
So shout out. Give us a call, native.
Native. They're not cheap. They're like $10 to $12 a little stick, but hey, it works. Another tip, trim your pubes. Well, we're talking about that. Neck beards are only for rock stars and artists. So beard grooming, you got to trim it as well. This is really funny. Powder your balls. Is that why the smell? Maybe it helps with the smell. Absorb your sweat. Is that why?
Well, yeah, powder helps absorb sweat.
Yeah.
It's really good for stains on your clothes, FYI.
Very true, especially with grease stains. Grease, for sure.
Yeah. But anyway, I've never met a guy who powders his balls.
Well, now that you've seen it, or that you've seen them do it.
Yeah, but no, let me not say what I was going to say because whatever.
Say it.
I will not say it because I'm a good girl.
Less is more with cologne. Absolutely. Hallelujah, please. I would like a man that smells good any day of the week and twice on Sunday. Yes. But when you smell when you smell him 10 miles away before he shows up, que te tragas la colonia that you taste it and you have it in your throat. Yeah.
Is that?
No. I don't like that either. Eyebrows, you need 2 of them. But definitely not overstyled. If your mouth tastes funny, it's because you have bad breath.
Oh my God.
Take a mint. Drink something.
Brush your teeth, people, and floss.
Or especially when you've spent a lot of time not eating, not even opening your mouth because you've been working and whatever. It happens to all of us. And then when you you can taste it on yourself though. You can taste it. You can taste the bad taste.
Do you know what's so gross?
What?
This is really gross. Please forgive me, everybody. It makes me want to vomit. That's how gross it is. When guys talk and they're have that little white disgustingness on either side of their mouth.
Yeah. I'm going to check my notes.
Or in the middle of their lip.
Because that happens to, that's men and women. That's a long time that you've,
Yeah, but you have to know something's up.
You know what else that I've noticed? People that don't floss. Never.
Yeah.
And when you open your mouth, you can see that you haven't flossed because you have a lot of shit stuck in there. That's disgusting.
And you have really inflamed gums and then your breath stinks.
Yeah.
I knew somebody
really
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to stand literally 10 feet away from the guy because it was so bad.
Yeah.
You have to know. How do you not smell that?
Yeah. I don't get it either.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Smell yourself, people. Smell yourself.
Moving on to the women.
Because we're equal opportunity.
I think the thing that guys notice most, and I've been told, because I always pretty much have my nails really trimmed, really short, because, I type all the time. So it bothers me when my nails are too long. It really bothers me, to type. And then they start, breaking. So I always have it super short. My manicures, I'm I'm not trimming your nails. Why are you cutting them? I'm I can't have them long. No me dura. Empiezan a partirse.
Yeah.
So, but I like it. And I think a lot of guys like that too. They equate a good manicure and a good pedicure to your hygiene everywhere else in your body.
Yes. You don't want to look like a pata sucia with a crusty pedicure. Girls, come on. Go get your pedicure date.
Ni tampoco. Hello, shellac now, you can get it literally once a month. Si te dura.
Yeah. Those things, I don't know. Everybody has time to take care of yourself.
Oh my God, that's the most delicious thing, to get a manicure and pedicure. Oh my God.
When I have my nails are always done too, but when I get a little chip or something, I feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then once I get my nails done again, I feel rejuvenated.
Yes.
I feel
you feel ready to take on the world.
I'm back to life.
Yes. No, whenever you have a little thing and then it snacks on your clothes. I always have a nail file with me or whatever, or I trim it or I cut it. And if your nail things, your polish starts chipping, remove that shit, girls. Okay, get a acetona, nail polish remover.
Get some acetona.
Yes, and don't do crazy colors either.
Why?
Keep it
Crazy
clean.
colors sometimes are fun for the summer.
I guess for the summer,
Come on, dude. Walk on the wild side. It's only nail polish.
So what about going back to that guy que te hacía coquillita con la...
I know. Oh my God.
What do you think about that for girls? So many, you know.
Well, when I was...
all the Kardashians and Cardi B.
When I was much younger, I used to have really long nails. And I used to do the acrylic. Like, I always had really nice nails. Yeah. And I would do the acrylic, and like I always had my nails like on point. Mm-hmm. And then, you know,
and it's not cheap, guys. No, FYI, okay?
Those actually now the ones that come out, like the coffin shape, and I don't know what else they call them. But like all those styles and all the bedazzling jewels that they put on them and all that stuff, it's really expensive.
Even the shellac thing is like it's like at least $10 more.
Yeah. It's crazy.
A manicure, yeah.
But they say that with the gel, you can like go maybe 2.5 weeks without a manicure. So I guess it
probably more.
Adds up.
Cantidad.
Yeah.
No, it lasts a long time.
So it lasts. So I was watching an interview a few months ago, and there is this very famous music producer that said that the first thing that men notice about women is their hair.
Yeah.
That women need to keep their hair like always nicely groomed or with a nice style, like do your grays, you know.
You know that like I always hear
comb
people
your hair.
Like what's your must-have accessory that you can leave home without? For me, is like earrings. Like I never leave home without earrings because I don't feel like I even look the same without earrings. But definitely the best accessory is your hair.
It is.
And I mean like to have it at least, if it's a little dirty, pull it up in a ponytail, or there's dry shampoo.
Yeah, we have a lot of options.
We have a lot of options.
Throw a scarf on it.
Yes.
Do something cute.
If you don't have time to blow dry it, then just get a nice gel, a nice mousse, leave it wet, but with a nice, you know, little style. But there's no excuse to have your hair.
The guy was very adamant about that. He's like, women always make sure your hair looks nice.
Yeah.
And I said, oh lordy, I gotta step it up here.
But I've been told multiple times, like with the nails. Oh my God, I love your nails. That means that, you know, I love a woman with like nice nails. No, I'm like, I've always been told that. And going back to the hair, or the ladies, let's say from head to toe. So we talked about the hair, definitely always on point. This is not really grooming, but earrings I think are a good, you know, thing.
Yeah, let's talk about earrings.
Let's talk about eyebrows.
Oh my God.
What is this with the tattooed eyebrows, or what do you call it?
Okay, Ursula. You're not Ursula from The Little Mermaid. You don't need those big ass, thick, brown, black things tattooed on your face, or the microblading that they do now. Like,
well, the microblading is pretty natural. That looks good.
But that's if you go to somebody that knows what they're doing. Yes. I've seen some people that actually microblade for a living, and they post things on Instagram that look wretched. I was like, oh my God, I would never get my microblading done with you.
Or that thick tattoo is like una chonga. It's like, no, que es eso? No. That will never look natural. Okay, ever.
So I have a cousin that she doesn't have it tattooed or anything like that, but she uses the powder, you know, those powders that they do for
a powder,
eyebrows.
like an eyeliner type of thing,
but also there's like
you kind of like do your own microblading with a little nail.
And sometimes I see these pictures and I'm like, what the hell happened to you? You look like Ursula from The Little Mermaid. You're like, no, that's not cute. No, so dark. No.
It's like, why would, if you have hair, okay? Because there are women that have just natural, really, really thin eyebrows, like my mother. She has really, really thin eyebrows. I'm considering getting microblading for her because I know somebody that does it really, really, really well. Like this is like her business. But in the meantime, she's been doing like kind of like filling them in, I guess it would be. And she does a good job, let me tell you. Like I don't.
With the pencil?
Yeah, she does a really good job. But she does it like natural, like not a line, not like a thing, you know? But I see women, like if you have hair, like a regular size eyebrow, why would you shave that and replace it with a freaking thick line of tattoo?
No.
That never looks natural.
But that too, I think Because my mom was tired of filling in her brows.
No, that was definitely
like many years ago.
A trend.
Yeah,
you know, a few years ago.
And she shaved them, so now she has them tattooed. You know, like that. I guess before the microblading, it was the tattoo, right? That was in.
Yeah.
And hers look. I mean, they look okay, but you could tell that they're tattooed.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you want to do that? I don't know.
Well, I mean, if they're, because some women have like just a thick line that's like, eso se ve que no es un ceja, ¿verdad? Yeah, I don't understand.
That's creepy.
But I guess, you know, some people are like very low maintenance and they don't want to like have to do anything. I guess that's part of it. I don't know. What else with the ladies? Let me see.
Oh my God. What is
hair,
this?
eyebrows, what else? Going back to the nails, okay? Don't you equate that with the ones that have like those coughing nails? Do they do anything in the house? Like they can't.
I don't know.
Because I'm thinking of like Khloe Kardashian.
Oh, come on. Like, Khloe Kardashian doesn't do anything.
I know, but that's why they can keep it. To me, that equates with like kind of like laziness.
So I don't know. The only thing I can think of.
Can they even wipe their butt?
That's what I was gonna say. Like the hardest thing in my mind would be like, how do you wipe yourself when you go to the bathroom? Ay, qué asquerosidad. That's just so.
You have to like go like this with your nail para limpiártela bien.
So disgusting.
Ahí se puede meter de todo.
I know.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
I can't imagine that. You know, that's like, and some women have it también en los pies.
What is that? Disgusting. How do you even wear shoes?
That's disgusting.
With those ugly claw nails on your feet.
Toenails.
You look like a hawk with the talons.
Yes.
Like, that's really ugly.
Not only the nails, and this goes for guys too, pero the dry heel. Oh, how do you call that thing?
The calluses?
Yes. But not only the calluses, when you have like, tú sabes, like
crusty feet.
crusty feet ain't got no rhythm. Crusty feet. I don't want anything poking me in the middle of the night.
Yes.
I only want one thing poking me.
You just want a tripod.
That's
it. That's the only thing that should be poking you.
That's the only thing that I want poking me in the middle of the night under the sheets, okay? Ningún toe que esté not smooth. You know, like,
can you imagine getting stabbed in your foot or your shin or whatever with a nail?
Yes.
I'm sure that's happened to a lot of people.
That's gross. And then the whole thing with the women's, I guess the biggest thing is down there in the bikini area. There's a lot of guys that still like the full bush.
Yeah.
A lot of guys prefer that. Yeah.
I know a guy that actually he's very obsessed with hair. Yeah.
Is he bald?
He is actually. Is there a correlation?
Probably.
He is. But yeah, I think that regardless, men, women, like you need to like scape yourself. Like try to keep it. Like you don't want to be, you know.
First we had the full bush and then it was like landing strip or all the little designs.
I'm telling you, watch that thing about like pubic hair in the porn industry. It was amazing. I was like, wow, look at that.
And now it's completely bare.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's free and clear.
Completely. Yeah, I don't know. I guess to each its own, you know, whatever. What about the whole shaving thing? Okay, I'm Cuban. You're Cuban. I don't know if you went through the whole thing of we couldn't shave our legs until we were 15 years old. That was like the big thing.
Is so backwards.
Doesn't matter if you were like, imagínate, us Cubans are usually trigueñas.
Yeah, full blown hair.
Full freaking, hair from head to toe. And you had to wait until you're 15. And then when you could shave, it was only up to your knees. Because God forbid.
That was crazy.
Your mom was like, no. You don't need to shave hasta arriba,
you look like a badly...
Eso se ve bonito.
You look like
you're freaking have Bermudas on with your hair.
Like a badly cut lawn.
Yes.
It's like, okay, so the landscaper came from the knee down and then from the knee up, you still have grass.
Yes.
It's like, what the hell?
Yes. I guess that was like there is no stronger contraceptive. There's no stronger birth control than for Cuban mothers is for the girls not to, hairy legs.
Wait, how about, did you ever get
that kept virgins?
That kept you a virgin.
That kept you a virgin until 20. But even now though, when you're like, don't want to go too quick with a guy, you're like, I can't shave nuggets.
I can't shave. Yeah, but then what about your screw? I've done laser. So like you're
like, then you're fucked.
No, you're screwed.
Then you gotta come up.
Then
with
you gotta wear the ugly underwear.
I guess you gotta wear ugly underwear. You can't do laundry.
Anyway, but did your mother ever tell you this? Niña, no te puedes afeitar, te vas a cortar una vena y te vas a morir.
Te vas a desangrar.
That was my mother used to tell me that. I was like, yes. Ma, what are you talking about? Look at all this hair. It's so disgusting.
And
I would never wear shorts.
Oh my God. And that first time you shaved, that razor was like, I need 3 razors.
Yes, it's like the razor got stuck in the hair.
Oh my God. Hi, Cuban mothers, please. Any mother out there, if your daughter has hairy legs, don't torture them until they're 15.
My kid is going to have a lot of hair.
It's okay. It doesn't mean anything. Have them shave at 12 years old, at 13, whatever.
Yes.
It's okay. I promise you, they're not going to be like virgins, They're not going to start having sex just because they shave their legs.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that was so bad. I'm telling you, that's the strongest contraceptive there is. What about just girls smelling good, period? Like...
This is so unfair.
What?
That we have so much stuff that we have to do all the time.
Yeah.
It just sucks.
Yeah.
Like, you have to worry about odor coming from everywhere.
Everywhere.
Basically.
And more so during that time of the month.
Yes.
Like, what the hell?
Oh, it's not fair, people.
But thank God, there's no excuse. We all have big enough purses that we can fit a freaking CVS in there. Jesus. Okay?
Perfume, antibacterial.
Little perfume, little wipes, the freshening wipes. Yes. And, yep. just
deodorant, little travel size deodorant.
Yes.
I carry that.
There's
sometimes.
Travel size everything nowadays.
Yeah, in the summertime especially.
Yes.
Like everybody's sweating, and if you're running around outside or whatever, dude, throw a little travel size deodorant in your bag.
Travel size everything. Have your little, have your little whore bag. With all the essentials, but not even that. If you go to a doctor...
So tell me, what is in a whore bag?
Well, let me see what could be there. Definitely change of underwear.
Good idea.
Definitely toothpaste and toothbrush. They have people at the dollar store. Little tiny toothbrush with a little tiny tube of toothpaste. Have wipes. Okay, not only for your feet and maybe your underarms, maybe your... Goodness.
You do like a little bird bath with your wipes.
Yes. And definitely wipes for like down there to freshen up.
Are they called down there wipes?
Yes.
Somebody should call them that. I think that would sell.
But you know what? That's not even when you're getting intimate or when you have your, no strings attached relationships or whatever. But when you go to the doctor, when you go to get your, I don't know, even when you go to a dentist. When you go to your gyno, when you go to your dentist, brush your teeth. When you go to your gyno, freshen up down there, change of underwear. That's like old style Cuban women have their little soap and their little underwear set aside. And you got to do that. Even when you go get your laser down there, freshen up. It's not fair for, and not only down there, but your feet. If you're going to have your feet up on a thing, use a wipe. People, it's like common sense. It's like, you got to do that. It's like,
my mother would always
it's not fair for the people that have to smell you.
Niña, llévate un panty. La cartera, o llévate un panty. And I was like, Ma, why do I need an underwear? And she's like, llévate.
Tú nunca sabes. Si tienes un accidente, forget about the accident that you were okay. Que el doctor no te iba a ver.
No, and then, asegúrate que el panty te pegue con el ajustador, niña. Acuérdate. I was like, okay, Ma. So I get into some accident and my bra and my underwear have to match.
Yes. But honestly, this is not the movies. When you're going to get it on with somebody, this is not the movies that magical. We haven't been, it's like 11 o'clock at night. We went out from work and we went to a bar and we hooked up and nothing happens. You don't have to wash your hands. You don't check yourself, nothing, because you smell wonderful. People, you'll be sweating and working and walking and freshen up before you get it on. That's disgusting. God. That kills the mood immediately.
In some movies when they go and the woman is taking forever in the bathroom to freshen up and she goes back and the guy's asleep. Don't take that long.
No, don't take that long. This is not the time to shave or anything. It's just if you're not ready,
what's gonna happen? I didn't shave. Wait, let me shave.
You got to be like 90% ready, let's say, when you go out. 90%. The other 10%, you get ready, just a few minutes. Like, hey, let me freshen up,
Hey, do you have a razor?
Yeah. Maybe that's another thing you need to have in your little whore bag, a razor. Because you never know. You never know.
Never know.
And then, you know what I found out the other day that I was like, I'm going to have to start carrying this. A little poopery to go, to have with you. Because what if you go to an establishment or somebody's house and you need to, God forbid, do number 2? Which if you do, I suggest you.
Then that's when you have to ransack the medicine cabinet.
Yes.
Or go snooping around in the bathroom and look for cologne, air freshener, I don't know, something.
Yes. But, or you carry your own in your little whore bag, a little potpourri to go. I'm going to start doing that. Because you never know.
Let me know how that works out for
you. Or if you go to a restaurant before, give yourself time to use the bathroom.
Remember to take your wipes, because if you're doing that, you're going to need a little wipe action.
You need plenty of wipes.
Yeah, you need wipes to clean, you know what?
Yes.
And make sure to wash your hands.
Absolutely. And then there's other things that are going on now that I don't really suffer from, but thigh chafing, they have like a little thing that you can like, kind of like deodorant for your thighs. Mm-hmm. I guess it like creates like friction or something.
Now that you said that, I just remembered something. I watched something a while back that if you were like very sweaty in the down there department, like for women, or they had a lot of odor, regardless of what they did, they used deodorant. Like to
back
put,
then, like
put a little bit of deodorant like in the underwear area, like on the outside, obviously, not in the inside, and then or like on the inner part of the thigh.
There's like feminine sprays for down there too.
I know. I don't know. I never felt comfortable using that stuff. Like, that's scary to me.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
And even like, now we're getting very intricate here. Like douches, those summer's eve douches.
Well, even
you're taking out all the good bacteria.
No, even gynecologists tell you like not to do that. And that's like an extreme, if you have odor coming out from under there, you need to go to your gynecologist and find out what's going on. Because it might be something else, a reaction to a medication, an antibiotic, or something, God forbid, more serious. So definitely check yourself in that department. Another type of like body odor, well, not body odor, but like girls that have been blessed with like big tatas, that they have the boob sweat. There's things for that too now.
They have like under boob stuff?
Yes. Kind of like deodorant for down there.
Oh, wow.
It's like more power to them, whoever invented that. There's a brand that's called Mega Babe.
It was probably
which
a woman.
I love her. This chick on girl on Instagram, I love her. Katie Storino. I love her for her fashion. She's a plus size girl, and she invented this thing like this. She started like the 12-ish guide because she's like a size more than a size 12. I love her style. She's introduced me to like so many brands that I never knew about. But she invented this thing called Mega Babe, and it's all about the boob sweat and the thigh shaping. Wow. It's amazing. Check her out. It's really cool. But people, nothing takes care better than like just a good old freaking shower.
How do you not like taking a shower?
Oh my God. Do you do showers in the morning or at night or both?
I'm a night shower person.
I think it helps you sleep better, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I have taken showers in the morning, but I feel like at night before I go to bed. Like,
especially if you've been like working the whole day and you get into the bed and it's like a dirty,
I don't like going to bed dirty from the whole day. Yeah. But then there are times like during the day that, if I'm working out or whatever, and then I go and I take a shower and then, I'm home. Like I don't leave after that. And then, I'll go to bed. Yeah. And I don't take another shower, but
there's people that do it at night and in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would do. I guess I'm not that hygienic. I don't know. If I do it in the morning, I'm not going to do it at night. But I think I would rather do it at night than in the morning because it's true. Like it's all the sweat from all the day and everything.
But in the morning, you got to do your little washy wash.
Oh no, absolutely,
100%. Wash.
100%. Even if I've taken a shower at night, 100% in the morning. Yes. I don't know about a full shower, but
Yeah, but that's what you got to do.
Especially in Miami, that is so always humid and sweating. Well, that leaves it for us. That's our grooming section for today, people. Take care of all your body parts, all your 2,000 parts, like that commercial, like Lever 2000.
I love that soap. I use it every day.
I know. And now we're going to switch it over to the Miami with Me segment, which today is about donuts. We just had a National Donut Day a couple days ago.
Yummy.
Do you like donuts?
I love donuts. I don't eat them that often, but I do like donuts. But I have to say, I do not like jelly-filled donuts.
No, they're not my favorite either.
I don't like those.
My favorite ones are actually glazed plain donuts.
Yummy.
From either Krispy Kreme or
oh my goodness, Krispy Kreme.
Dunkin' Donuts, because you know, if it ain't broke.
You know which ones are really yummy from the Dunkin' Donuts? The blueberry ones.
But isn't that filled?
Blueberry something. No, they have the
You mean like the dough?
It's not a filled donut. It has the actual blueberries inside, with like a sugar glaze on the outside.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I also love like a dry donut. Like I think it's like the coffee one from probably Dunkin' Donuts, because I love the one that's just like dry.
You like the old fashioned dry one?
I don't know what the name of it is.
Old fashioned, no?
But I love it with like coffee. I love that. And I love like the one that's like the French cruller, whatever that was called. Oh, that was good too. That was good too. I like those are like my 3 top
There's so many
favorites.
Yummy ones. The chocolate ones are good.
The chocolate ones are good.
With the glaze, oh my god.
Yeah.
The little
with like the custard
balls.
filled. Oh my god, munchkins ball. The little balls are so good.
We're gonna just be oohing and eyeing throughout this. So,
but there's a couple of there's like another craze in Miami, like donuts. We're like donut crazy now, and there's 2. I think more than 2 establishments, but the ones that people keep talking about are the Salty Donut and Mojo Donuts. I've yet to try the Mojo Donuts. They're really close to my house, actually. I gotta stop one time there.
They look yummy.
They look yummy. They look really good. But we went to the Salty Donut. What do you think?
I wasn't a big fan of that.
Me neither.
I guess maybe it was, I don't know. They do more of a very thick type donut. And what is it? I forgot what they call them, but
bread. That's what they called it.
Yes, bread. The filling, I got the hazelnut one, and the outside part of it was really good, and the hazelnut wasn't bad. It was more of like a Nutella filling, if I had to compare it. But the one that you got, I thought was
guava and cheese, right?
Yeah, I thought yours was overkill. Like
Well, here's the thing. I mean, to me, just because it's round with a hole in the middle doesn't mean that it's a donut. So to me, it was more like a pastry. Mm-hmm. And some of them that are even called, I think, mini cakes. The consistency was pure bread. It was bread to me.
Yeah, it was very dry.
And then in the middle was like that filling. The filling wasn't bad. And here's a disclaimer. Like the place seems to be like a really popular place. We got there almost at closing time. There's always a line outside. So I guess some people like it. Enough people like it that they have like I think 2 locations down in South Florida. But we got there almost at closing time. There were literally like 3 flavors left out of there. They have a pretty extensive, I guess.
So they had hazelnut, guava with cheese, and then the other one
was it key
like
lime,
a lemon.
Something like that. I don't remember.
Some kind of lemon flavor.
So we really, I wanted to try some other ones that looked really yummy, but we only got those 2. Again, not a fan. I don't think I will go back. They're huge. Either. They are huge.
I don't know. It was too dry for me.
Yeah.
It didn't taste.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it went together. Like the filling with the
correct
with the dryness.
That's a good way to put it. It didn't go together.
Yeah.
However, since it was really dry, we had it, with coffee, and I love a dry dessert with coffee, and the coffee was really yummy. I love the coffee. But don't take our word for it. Check it out. I'm sure there's a flavor that you like. Maybe you like that consistency. There's definitely something in the water because a lot of people keep going. So I guess enough people like it. So just check them out. And I love Thai donuts because, again, leche condensada. I know that's a Thai donut, but there must have been a Cuban in there involved in that making of a Thai donut.
They have Cuban Asian people, right?
That's true. That is very true.
That's like a long time ago in New York when my dad took me to a Chinese Cuban restaurant, and I almost had an attack because I was so little, and I was like, Dad, the Chinese guy speaks Spanish.
The Chinese are coming. The Chinese are coming.
And then he would laugh, and he's like, yeah, they have Asian people in Cuba.
There's a lot of Chinese people in Cuba, like Chinese from China, like living in Cuba. Like I remember when I went to Spain and we went to El Corte Inglés, like we had to go. I think somebody told us, if you're a tourist, show your passport, you get 10%, whatever. So we went down there to like the customer service, and the girl that I got was Chinese looking. And she started speaking in the most perfect Spanish with a Spanish accent. I was like, what? I was like, where am I? It was such a culture shock.
It's weird because, and then when you're little, imagine like it's an even bigger shock to you that this Asian person is speaking Spanish. Yeah, but Thai donuts are so yummy.
Thai donuts are amazing.
Delicious.
This wraps it up for us today on this rainy Sunday morning. It's still raining.
It is. But anyway, we had fun today talking about grooming and yummy food and donuts and, of course, leche condensada.
No, I feel like taking a shower. And grooming all my 2,000 body parts.
Remember to put some leche condensada on that while you're at it.
Ooh.
No, that's... Oh, my God. You need to expand, Kathy. You really do.
That's another episode.
You need expansion.
Well, thank you for listening. Have a great one.
Thank you. Hasta la bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, guys. You can now listen to us on Stitcher and TuneIn.